Howdy, partner. Howdy, partner. Howdy, partner. We're live. This is Lights Out Tarot coming at you with another live reading. This is for the collective, all signs. School is in session. Recess is over. School is in session. Recess is over. Let's go. Everybody, file in. This is Lights Out Tarot coming at you with another live reading. Today we're going to be using the Aleister Crowley Tarot deck. Order, 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 order up, order. Something's been prepared for you, something is ready for you. It's waiting for your arrival. It's already got your name on it. Nobody else can touch it. It's predestined, preordained. This is yours, it belongs to you. Just waiting for you to pick it up. All right, formalities. Let's get through the formalities. This is Lights Out Tarot. If you like the video, please like the video. If you would like more of this content, please subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to share the videos and share the channel, that is amazing. Thanks for all your comments and your participation. It's wonderful to see you guys having a good conversation in the chats and talking about the tarot reading as it goes along. We're going to shuffle the deck here a couple times and get some fresh energy in these cards. Now, if you'd like a private reading, the details for that are in the description box attached to the video. All you have to do is email lonelycompanymedia@gmail.com and we'll set you up. Send me a message with your time zone, and then I will forward the details on how to make a payment, either through PayPal or if you're in Canada, it's through e-transfer. Now, we got that out of the way. Order in the court. As Willie said in the comments, order in the court. Order up. All right, recess is over. Let's go. We're going to do a collective reading. This is for all signs. I'll let you know that I am a Libra, Sun, Moon, and North Node. And I subscribe to balance and fairness and equality and justice. And we're going to have that. That's what we're going to have. No ifs, ands, or buts. I like big butts. No buts. No excuses. No more excuses. I'm hearing that as well. Get your butt into gear. No more excuses. That's how it fell. Okay. 2 reversals so far. Somebody is falling from grace and losing their 10 of Cups. Now, when I see 10 of Cups, I'm seeing like this could be a marriage that's breaking up. Oh my goodness. This could be a Queen of Cups that's going through this. That's in the upright. So I'm seeing, it's for all signs. Now, if this doesn't resonate with you, hop off the video, get into a different video. This is what I'm reading from the cards. So the star, it could be an Aquarius, is in reverse. So somebody is falling from grace. They may have been in a position of stardom, or they were well known, a public figure. They could have potentially been in the healing department, like their job or profession could have been healing, could have been a public figure of some sort, singing, dancing, speaker. But then 10 of Cups is in reverse. So being satisfied, they're not satisfied. Either they're not satisfied in their relationship that they're currently in, or it's just coming apart. I'm seeing like, oh, that was balance in reverse, but it didn't fall out. It was the Libra card, adjustment. It was the Libra card. So they aren't feeling balanced at this time. This Queen of Cups, Capricorn, no, not Capricorn, pardon me, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or an Aquarius. And with the Queen of Cups, it could be an Aquarius because that's the cup bearer. I'm seeing that they are, yeah, they could have tried this on you, or maybe you were involved in a third party with someone and they didn't tell you, or they told you but they didn't tell you the whole truth, and now they're dissolving. They may have wanted their cake and eat it too, so to speak, and now that's dissolving on their end. What's going on? What else do we need to know? I'm going to pull 2 more cards and then pull some clarifiers. So this might actually be a legal decision. This might be like going to court, having to file papers, um, splitting up assets, division. What happens when your 10 of cups are in reverse, right? You're not feeling very good. There could be disappointment. Oh my goodness, not the whole deck. I'm going to shuffle one more time. They're being a little stubborn. Either it's I'm supposed to stick with these 3 cards, or yeah, I'm just feeling one more shuffle, maybe 2, and then I'll try and get a couple more cards out. I'd like 5 total. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, that's a pretty good little shuffle. Now, Queen of Cups. What's next? Oh, that one wanted to come out, didn't. Don't look at the cards, Brian. Don't look at them. Don't look at them. Oh, there's one. Another reversal. Princess of Discs. So this is in regards to their finances. They may be all in their emotions as the Queen of Cups. They could be someone that's overly emotional at this point, or they're usually balanced, but I'm seeing with the Star in reverse and the 10 of Cups in reverse, maybe they're going to have to be single, fill their own cup for now. Maybe they were trying to take multiple people's cups, and that was like kind of dishonest. And now they're losing finances because the Princess of Discs in reverse, they could be feeling lack of support financially. Their stability might be in jeopardy now that the 10 of Cups is being reversed. There's 4 reversals on this table. Oh, that one wanted to come out. What was it? The Lovers in reverse. Okay, so there's some sort of love situation here that is dissolving. It didn't quite fall down on the table. It wanted to. It was almost there. Let's see if it comes out again. And then it's really meant to be. Lovers in reverse was popping out. So this star, Aquarius potentially, or water sign, or they have Aquarius and water sign placements. We got 2 water cards, and we got the star, which is the water bearer, the Aquarius. And then 1 Pentacles, so Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. I'm seeing that their finances aren't doing so well. They may have been immature in the past with their finances, didn't invest properly, didn't save up enough. Maybe they're spending on things that they shouldn't have been spending on, immature spending. I'm seeing that. And now it's coming to bite them in the butt because they were not prepared. Maybe they were dealing with someone else's finances. Where was that card? Because there's a card that flipped in here. Where is it? Here it is. Valor. 7 of Wands, Valor. So maybe they're wanting victory. They could be wanting this. Maybe this is justice or valor. Valor is courage and bravery. They're going to have to be courageous now on their own. I'm seeing that they're going to have to stand on their own. They may have been involved in 2 different third parties because I'm seeing 6 ones behind them. So they could have been involved in, maybe they're in an open relationship, maybe they're monogamous, but I'm seeing they're going to have to be brave and courageous on their own. And you can see with this Princess of Discs, she's got 1 staff and 1 wand as well. So this could be this feminine energy, and it could be a masculine and they're feminine. But I'm seeing they're going to have to be courageous on their own now. Let's get some clarifiers. What is this star in reverse? Let's get a little bit more clarity on the table. What do we need to know about this star in reverse? Please, 1 card for the star. There it is. It's the Lovers. I knew it was going to come out again. Lovers in reverse. So, like I said, this Aquarius, potentially, I'm seeing Aquarius, water bearer. That's pretty sure that's what this card is. It is the 17th card, number 17, so that might be significant. They could be immature emotionally now. They could be regressing to some sort of wound that they had when they were 17, I'm hearing. They could be immature, like going back to a time when they were immature. Ruin, 10 of Swords. Oh my goodness. So the 10 of Cups in reverse is clarified by the 10 of Swords upright. Oh my goodness. Somebody is having a bad day. This is what happens when you put out this kind of energy. So this person I'm seeing could have betrayed you. Maybe in the past, this Aquarius was someone that was your lover, or pretended or portrayed to be your lover, and they were actually dishonest with you, and they betrayed your love and affection that you could have had with this person. Maybe you could have had the 10 of cups with this person, but now, because they betrayed you, this is, it all reverses, right? Return to sender. Return to sender. Address unknown. Maybe they don't know your address. No such number. No such zone. Maybe you block them. They can't get into your energy. And they're probably gonna want to come back and pretend to be like some sort of emotional person. Like maybe they're gonna try and act like this Queen of Cups loving and emotional, but they're actually a Princess of Discs in reverse, and they're gonna have to be courageous on their own. Because you were courageous by yourself with this, and now I'm gonna read it backwards. You were courageous with yourself. You're in valorous. You said no, I don't want to be a part of any third parties. This could have been two people that even did this to you. One sign here, one sign there. One person here, one person there. You could have taken your staff and just walked your separate way and said goodbye to, I'm seeing an immature earth sign that didn't have their finances in order. Maybe they're losing their house, losing their job. They're just like not doing well, and they were gonna they're gonna sit on their butt and ride your coattail kind of thing. And I'm seeing because of that, you may actually encounter a Queen of Cups, someone that is emotionally present and available for you, due to the ruin and the heartbreak that you had. So this 10 of Cups that you had with somebody was a betrayal, and it could have been like maybe a twin flame, or they call it twin flame. It could have been twin flame journey. It could have been a soulmate. Could have been. Could have been. It could have been. That's what I'm hearing. It could have been. It could have been. Their name might be Ben, but it could have been like whatever it was. It could have been something, but it didn't turn into that. It actually was a betrayal, and now this is returning. Okay, gain. Queen of Cups is clarified by the 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Discs. So gain. This Queen of Cups now, I'm seeing there is a water energy, someone that is emotionally available and ready to give. Emotionally, now this could be you, or this could be someone coming towards you. They are self-sufficient, so they're not going to be looking to you for finances. They're more wanting to actually share love, and this is going to be a fair union. It's going to help you overcome any immaturity in your finances, is what I'm hearing as well. Maybe you're still working on getting a solid foundation, and there's no shame in that as long as you're working towards it. Yeah, sorrow, 3 of Swords. Princess of Discs, this, I'm seeing a karmic or negative, or someone that had ill intent towards your finances, or they were going to depend themselves on your finances. It's now in the 3 of Swords. So they're going through a third-party betrayal that they could have put you through. That's what the 3 of Swords are. What is this Valor? What is this Valor card that we need to know about at the end of the reading? Valor, Valor, Valor. Now we're going to pull a rune. And then I'll go over this again. I'll read it forwards and backwards. Valor is clarified by a whole ton of cards. I'm just going to read them. Victory in reverse, which is the 6 of Wands. The King of Wands in reverse. 2 of Cups, love. And then 3 of Discs, work in reverse. So I'm seeing here, they weren't victorious with a fire sign. Now this could be an Aquarius or a earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. They could have picked a fire sign over you, or they are a fire sign potentially, but they could have picked somebody that was like very passionate and flighty, somebody that wanted to use them for intimacy only and portrayed to be a lover, but it didn't work out because work is in reverse. The only card that's in the upright is love, so love is going to be coming your way still, obviously, because you put in the work and you didn't just choose somebody that wanted in and out energy. Whole lot of reversals. So victory in reverse is clarifying the valor. You had courage over a defeat. Maybe you felt defeated in the past, but you maintained your power and your presence. You stand in your power. You stood in your power. And for that, you're going to claim victory. Eventually, you're going to claim victory because you're valor. You're courageous. And you're claiming victory over somebody that could have portrayed to have love for you, but in reality, they wanted to betray your work setting. Maybe they wanted to sabotage your finances, or they were going to, it wasn't going to work out. But let's pick one more card here. One card for Valor. Just one. Oh my goodness. See that? They're screaming. The one card for Valor is Ace of Wands, it looks like. Ace of Wands, but it's sideways. You were courageous over, it's more turning towards the reversal. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reversals. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 upright. We got an even number. So everything's going to balance out. Everything's going to balance out. I'm hearing that and seeing that as well. Because you got an equal positive and negative, equal upright, equal reverse. Now, Valor is clarified as well with this Ace of Wands. So I'm seeing, again, you were courageous over what could have been like snakes. These almost look like snakes. Could have been people that were snaky. Could have been people that were just trying to be flashy, a little fiery, maybe just spark a little bit of maybe you had a spark with this person in the past, but it was actually not going to work out in the long run. But you maintained your courage. You still took your wand and you moved on. And there could have been 2 different relationships that you were involved in, but they were actually third parties, each of them. And I'm feeling that too myself. But you stand in your courage, you stand in your power. You don't need to chase after these people that didn't value you. That's what I'm hearing. Crazy read. So forwards and then backwards now, okay? Forwards. The star in reverse, Aquarius sign, with clarified by the Lovers in reverse. Either this was an Aquarius that you were in love with and it didn't work out, or this Aquarius didn't tell you about a relationship fully, that they were still technically involved with, but not maybe living with each other. They could have been intimate with someone in the background that they didn't tell you about. This Aquarius also could have been in love with you, but it failed. It failed to develop. It failed to grow. Now, continuing forwards, 10 of Cups in reverse, clarified by the 10 of Swords upright. So 10, 10. Okay, crazy stuff here. 10, 10. It's duality. Because they betrayed your love with you, they tried to ruin you. I'm seeing that as well. They tried to, like, swords here are broken. The tips of these swords are broken. These aren't even usable swords anymore. They've been shattered and broken. Because they tried to ruin you with either malicious gossip, rumor, backstabbing, betrayal, because we see sorrow over here as well. Betrayal, because they betrayed your love, your 10 of Cups, maybe you could have had a 10 of Cups with this person. Because they betrayed it, it is obviously going to have to go back to them. And what I'm seeing in the center here, which I would assume is you, is this Queen of Cups energy. So you've maintained an emotional balance all throughout the situation. And you see the crane there, and the crane balances on one leg and is still. So you've been working on your balance, emotional balance specifically. You may have been going to the water, going to the river, walking by the river or the ocean, doing that, and just working on your own material gain, your stability within yourself, the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Discs, it says here. So you've been gaining. You've been slowly, steadily gaining after this betrayal with this party here. Along your journey, you could have encountered another person here that was a immature Princess of Discs, a Princess of Pentacles. You could have been involved potentially with another third-party situation here, I'm seeing, with Three of Swords upright. So this Princess of Discs is clarified by the Three of Swords. This was another betrayal. This caused great sorrow. It may have made the weather even around you cloudy. You could have gone through a cloudy period. Maybe your mind, your judgment was clouded. And the Princess of Discs, this is the person that had offered you this Ace of Wands, but this Ace of Wands was in reverse. It wasn't upright. They weren't upright. Maybe they were betraying you and they just wanted to use you for sex, to get over someone else and then move on. Or I heard this term recently, it was a hot girl summer. And that's when you just, as a female, you just try and have as many partners as you can. It just sounds like a fancier way of saying potentially prostitution or other things. It's degradation of self. When you give away yourself to too many people, it can steal parts of you. and you give up parts of yourself. So I'm seeing this immature earth sign energy. Maybe they're immature financially. They could have been younger. They didn't have money or finances or whatever. They decided to betray you, but because of this, obviously, they're going through sorrow now. As you move towards victory, valor, courage, you're going to move towards the 10 of Wands, which is dropping the burden. But you're at 7. 7 of Wands is a man standing on the earth. You might be going viral. You could be getting very large at this time. People are seeing your courage. You could be known for your courage and your bravery in the face of adversity and challenge and constant betrayal. And people are seeing how courageous you were over this infidelity, I'm hearing. Now, backwards, valor, courage, integrity, bravery. So going backwards, as you are standing in your courage and your valor, it's clarified by the Ace of Wands. I'm still seeing passion. I'm seeing maybe an opportunity, not necessarily emotional, something that sparked an interest to you. Could have been negative. This could have been offered to you by Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Now, because you're courageous, somebody wanted to cause you sorrow. Maybe somebody saw your power. They saw that your wand was very special. Like all these other wands in here, there's copies of them. Every other wand is a copy, but the one in the middle is unique. I'm seeing that as you. You're not a cookie cutter copy of a person. You're unique and an individual. And they wanted to put you in the reverse. They wanted to flip your Ace of Wands in reverse. So they could have been immature with you. They could have been nasty. They could have been potentially participating in crimes against you, and specifically your financial department. They could have been attacking your finances to cause you great sorrow. Okay? You may have encountered a Queen of Cups that was balanced financially, or you are still in this Queen of Cups energy because you forgave them, you have love for them. It was truly genuine who you are. You're truly genuine. And for that, you are receiving gain. You're receiving gain and coming out of this 10 of Cups in reverse energy. You're going to say no. You're actually ascending over it. Queen of Cups is above the 10. So you're ascending above the betrayal and the feeling discontent internally. And you're overcoming ruin, okay? Now, what I'm seeing is this person that pretended to be a star or wanted to put you in the reverse and ruin your fame and your stardom, they're going through a divorce, okay? If you're single, this doesn't apply to you, this Lovers in reverse. What they're doing is maybe they tried to attack your love life as well. They could have been starting rumors about you when they were in a relationship with you, and that could have caused you great sorrow. Okay? That's forwards and backwards. How much more do you want? Well, what I'll give you is rune. It's a rune time. All right, what's the rune of the day? What's the rune? What knowledge can we impart from the runes today? Let's see. I've shuffled this a little bit before, but I'm going to continue to shuffle it just in front of you so you can see. And I'm just going to place my hand in the bag, and I'm going to shuffle it once, twice over. And then I'm going to go right into the middle, and I'm going to pick a rune. Okay. I picked this, and it's this way specifically, and I think that's reversed. So we'll read it forwards and backwards just for you. I got my little raven feather in here. How's it going? Little raven feather. Okay. What is that rune? That rune is opening, and it's in reverse. 118. Opening is also seen to be a torch, skiff, and it's associated with the goddess Nerthus, one of those goddesses out there. 118. Opening, fire, torch. In the upright, it looks like this. It's basically the same, but inverted directions. Okay, opening, fire, torch. It's called Kano. Kano, that sounds like a volcano. Kano, fire. Kano, K-A-N-O. Rune of the day. This is the rune of opening and renewed clarity, of dispelling the darkness that has been shrouding some part of your life. You are free now both to receive gifts and to know the joy of non-attached giving. Kano is the rune for the morning of activities, for seriousness, clear intent, and concentration, all of which are essential at the beginning of any endeavor. It is one of the 13 cycle runes. The protection offered by Kano is this: the more light you have, the better you can see what is trivial and outmoded in your conditioning. In relationships, there can now be mutual opening up, which you may trigger and set in motion through your awareness that the light of understanding is once again available to you both. Recognize that while on the one hand you are limited and dependent, on the other you exist as the perfect center where the harmonious and beneficent forces of the universe merge and radiate. You are the center. Simply put, if you have been operating in the dark, there is now enough light to see that the patient on the operating table is yourself. Now, in the reversed, it says, expect a darkening of the light in some situation or relationship. A friendship may be dying, a partnership, a marriage, or some aspect of yourself that is no longer appropriate to the person you are now becoming. Reversed, which it's hard to show you because that's reversed image anyways. That's it upright, technically, and that's it reversed for you guys. But to me, it's the opposite because how the camera works. Okay. Reversed. This rune points to the death of a way of being that is no longer valid and puts you on notice that failure to face up consciously to that death would constitute a loss of opportunity. Kano reversed calls for giving up gladly the old and being prepared to live for a time empty. It calls for developing inner stability and carries the warning not to be seduced by the momentum of old ways while waiting for the new to become illuminated in their proper time. Okay? Let me reread that just for you guys because it came out in the reverse. This is for the collective. If you are a part of the collective and you want to affirm that, what you're going to do is you're going to hit the like button. If you've subscribed to the channel, you are part of the collective. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and now you're part of the collective. If you want to be a part of the collective, you can also leave a comment in the comment section, okay? And then you'll be a part of the collective. So hitting that like button, subscribing to the channel, and leaving a comment will bring you into the energy of the collective for this, the Lights Out Tarot Collective for the reading here. Now let's go again. Expect a darkening of the light in some situation or relationship. So you may be facing an end to some of the old ways, your old relationships. Things could feel dark at this time, and they could be coming to the light soon, but at this time it might be a little dark. A friendship may be dying, a partnership, a marriage, or some aspect of yourself that is no longer appropriate to the person you are now becoming. So if you want to grow and evolve, you kind of got to shed the old skin, right? You can't be your old self and have a new life. Reverse, this rune points to the death of the way of being that is no longer valid, and it puts you on notice that failure to face up consciously to that death would constitute a loss of opportunity. So you have to become aware, consciously make a decision to say, okay, yeah. I think they say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different result or something like that. You're going to have to mix things up, maybe changing your cycles, changing your routines, your patterns, whatever you do. Kano reversed calls for giving up gladly the old and being prepared to live for a time empty. So there might be an in-between space from your old life to your new life that requires you to spend time alone. That might be a thing. And that's totally fine. Sometimes it's the best to be alone. It calls for developing inner stability. So depending on yourself and not other people. And carries the warning not to be seduced by the momentum of old ways. Because as you've created patterns in the old life, sometimes you might have triggers or things will come up and you'll want to revert to the old ways of doing things. And it says, yeah, careful carries a warning not to be seduced by the momentum of old ways while waiting for the new to become illuminated in their proper time. There is divine timing. So everything is happening according to time. The only thing that will delay it is if you delay it. So just relax. Remember to let go. If you're fighting against the current or the stream or the river, you're going to be tired, and then when you do see your opportunity to get out, you may not have that energy as well. So as you are slipping through the stream of time, try and relax. Take some breaths. Center yourself, stabilize yourself, and then just keep an eye out for the opportunity that's approaching, because there is an opportunity approaching. It'll be faster when you relax and let go than if you were to struggle, because you might miss your opportunity and then you'll have to wait for the next one. Just take your time, relax, go slow. We're going to pull some Bestiary Oracle cards. I love these cards. The artwork on these are just phenomenal. These cards are huge. They got golded edges, shiny as can be, and the artwork is just amazing. It's Maya Toll made these, and it's illustrated by Kate O'Hara. We're going to give it a little shuffle, and then we're going to do the magic of threes. All right, if you'd like to be a part of the collective, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet and you want to be a part of the collective, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to be a part of the collective's group chat, and share energy with each other, then leave a message in that comment section. We're going to do the magic of threes. So I'm just going to shuffle these in three, and then I'm going to pick with the magic of threes. That's how she rolls. That's it. So 1, 2, we don't want them. Oh, 1, 2, almost missed this guy, and 3. And I flipped it upright, which is cool. 1, 2, 3. That one comes out a lot. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and that one's come out a lot. The one that is new to us, or kind of unfamiliar, and has a symbolism of a pyramid, which I just recently put on the table. Here's my little pyramid. This is Tiger's Eye. Look at that flashing lights. Woo, that means something. Light is going to be shown on something. Okay, just relax. The light is going to be shown on something. Just relax. Take your time. Go with the flow. Let spirit guide your tongue. The only card that came out in the reverse is Human, and I haven't actually read Oracle cards with reversals yet. I'm feeling it today. This might mean that you don't feel in your senses, in your normal. You could be disconnected. It could be that maybe you're all in your head and you're not in the world around you. Something like that. But I'm just going to give you my intuitive reading. It says the first animal is cow and bull. And it says appreciate the process, right? And we were talking about the process. It takes time. Trust the process. There is a system in place, and sometimes it's efficient and effective. And when you put trust into it, then you will see it come to fruition. It'll blossom. It'll improve the situation. Appreciate, not just trusting, appreciating. And what happens when your money appreciates? It grows, right? There's growth with appreciation. So appreciate the process. I'm seeing Taurus, your finances could be improving. Either you or someone you're dealing with that is a Taurus. And Taurian is the bull energy. It's just finances as well. Money. Symbolism, money, wealth, power. Now, your finances in this time, as you appreciate the process, you're going to notice the grass. You're going to start to see the grass grow. You're going to be able to eat from the grass, and it's going to nourish you. Now, the grass could be your money and your wealth. It's green like money. Grass is also another word for marijuana. You may be growing marijuana. I don't know. But appreciate the process. It doesn't go from seed to harvest. There's a process in between planting, right, and harvest. So there's a growth phase. So appreciating the growth that you have is very important at this time. And you're going to notice your finances stabilizing and growing, and then being able to harvest from it. Now, remember forgetting. That's what humanness here. This is the human card, because we are an animal, technically. We just might be a little bit more conscious. But it's hard to say that because sometimes we see humans that aren't conscious, and that might be this human in reverse. Maybe you've been lacking the conscious awareness of the reality around you and the processes around you. So it's reminding you to sync with the future. Okay? The moon has a cycle, the moon has a process. Appreciate the moon's process. The moon will tell you when to harvest, when it's good to plant seeds, and when it's good to harvest, right? The black bear spirit, a bear is very symbolic in the spirit world. I believe they use that as like a protector, it's a guide. When you see a bear, it might be inviting you to pay attention to also the cycles of how you gather and you increase your weight, you eat more, and then eventually there's a time for some of that weight that you've accumulated to die off. But it's also sustaining you through that process of hibernation. So as you go into this hibernation phase, or if you're coming out of it, just appreciate the cycles that brought you to where you are. Appreciate the process, sync with the cycles. So a bear, it doesn't choose when to hibernate. It hibernates with the cycles, right? And the bear's not going to be like, well, I feel like sleeping for a couple months now in the summer. It doesn't work like that. The bear has to go out, gather its food, and get plump right before hibernation. So what I'm seeing is try maybe get out of your head, maybe stop thinking so much, start feeling a little bit more, go out into nature, appreciate the process, look at the process that happens in nature, appreciate it. Once you appreciate things, you're going to gain more of that appreciation. You're going to be more grateful. If you focus on the negative things, that's what you'll start to really focus on, I guess, and then you're going to manifest more of that. You'll start to witness more of that, and you can bring more of those cycles. So sync with the cycles. What cycle do you want to sync with? Do you want to sync with the new moon, the full moon? Do you want to sync with the positive cycles, the negative cycles? Which cycles do you want to sync with? And it's also the page number is 55. So this is change. Big changes are on the horizon. That's in the future. There's changes coming up. Sync with the changes and the cycles that are coming and changing. Don't hold on to your old past ways of your old ways of thinking. Get out of those old human habits that you've developed and appreciate the process. Appreciate where you came from, because this is in the first card placement. This is in the past energy. Appreciate where you came from. All right. You're also going to have to release the past, right? So leave it in the past, but appreciate it. When you appreciate something, then you can let go a little bit easier. If you hold on to a grudge, you may not be able to get out of your head, and then you may be out of sync with the cycles, right? But it looks like you're going to be more in sync in the future with the cycles of nature and time, and you may not try and rush things. You may just relax and let go and feel internally with your intuition and your heart's guidance. What am I supposed to do right now, in the present? And just to let you know, I'm drinking chamomile tea. I'm just drinking chamomile. One of those edible weeds. Okay. We're going to say goodbye for the day. This has been a quick little tarot reading. If you've just tuned in now and you missed it, you can go back. And if you'd like to re-listen to the video, I encourage that. You might get a little bit more from the second or third time listening. I often re-listen to different tarot just for a better understanding, because you might focus on one thing at one portion of the video and then kind of drift away or have loose thoughts that just start drifting in your head, and you lose focus on the video. Somebody just said Cinco de Mayo is May 5th. May 5th. When I hear May, I hear May Day. May Day, May Day. I also see with the Cinco de Mayo, Cinco is like sinking, and May 5th is a day of change, right? 5 is number of change. This here is ashwagandha. 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 All right, lovely people. This has been Lights Out Tarot. Again, I'll remind you, this is the formality portion of the video. Don't forget to hit that like button. hit that subscribe. If you want to be a part of the collective and catch those new videos that are coming out, hit that subscribe button, hit that notifications button. If you'd like a private reading, you can always email me. At Lights Out Tarot. Sorry, I'm just taking my medicines. If you'd like to have a private reading, email lonelycompanymedia@gmail.com and we'll walk you step by step through the process of payment and attending the video. We're going to be doing 40-minute sessions. It'll be $30 roughly, and if you want to pay more, you can. But we'll say $30 for 40 minutes. And I find that to be a very fair price. This here is bee propolis. Bee propolis. It's a bee, like a honeybee's medicines. It's made with bee power. If you would like to listen to my music, I have some music on the channel as well. I also have a song on Spotify. And how else can I help you? Yeah, if you have any comments, maybe some suggestions, you can always leave that in the comment section, and I do read the comments. I do sound therapy, so if you're not interested in a private tarot reading, we could do sound therapy. You could book a private session of music from me. I do write songs, and if you wanted to pay for a song, that is applicable. And you can just pay, and I'll send you a song that's written, and I can then play the song for you, or I could even record the song and then send you a media file for you to listen. And what else can I do for you? What other services? I wouldn't say I'm a counselor, but if you want to talk and just share and maybe have my opinion and my advice, we can do that as well. And yeah, have a great day, everybody. This has been Lights Out Tarot, also known as Lonely Company, and also whom they call Brian Zink. We're going to check you later, and thanks very much.